Hi, this is Jackie with Tomball Digital Marketing, and I came across y'all's website and noticed a couple things, some tips and tricks that I might be able to help you guys with. And so I wanted to pull up your site here and let's see. So scrolling down, looking at the initial site, I would definitely suggest adding a lot more photos and more content. And if you're not familiar with what content is, it's basically the words on the page describing what you do, where you're located, what service areas that you have, information about your business. So then within that content, you can put your keywords that you want to be found for. And I do see that you have lots of different locations that you do service. So I'm going to kind of show you an example of how you can get optimizing and ranking on Google in each of the service areas, which will really impact and benefit your business. So on the locations part, when I pull that up initially, so we do see all the locations that you service. However, when you do go to click on these individual locations, it pulls up into the Better Business Bureau some information about it, which is good, but what you really would want to do to optimize it is to take these individual locations and create service pages for them and have content on there that are specific to the areas that they are servicing, so you can start to get ranked in those individual areas under the keywords that people are searching in those local areas. So I did put your information into a tool that I use called Ahrefs, and this is kind of where we're sitting. So right here, you have 816 backlinks. And what a backlink is your website linked to another site. But not all backlinks are the same. Some are spammy and some are good, which they have more authority. They're more relevant to the niche that you're in. And Google likes the ones with more authority because it gives you more authority and then starts to crawl your site and push you forward in the rankings on Google. So I did pull up some of the keywords that you guys are being found for, and a lot of them are just generic keywords. None of them necessarily are keywords that are going to have buyer intent in your local areas. So like green metal roof, there's 416 people that look that up, but that's not specific to any of the locations that you do service. And I'll show you why this is important. When I Google, say, one of your locations, roofing, Corpus Christi, Texas. What we see first here is the Google Map Pack and the Google My Business pages. And so if you haven't yet, I definitely suggest creating a Google My Business page for each and every location that you have. And then you want to optimize them 100% to start to get ranked on this top 3 right here for those locations in the Google Map Pack. So then we'll scroll down and see your competition. And right here we have Phillips Roofing. I have them pulled up. And they do have a good site. They have a lot of content. So Google loves that. You definitely could add more and more specific and start getting ranked for them. You want enough on each individual like landing page for your locations, and so that's going to get you ranking in the Corpus Christi area. And then we have here, I'm going to pull up in Ahrefs, they have 377 backlinks. So a plan of action would be to take how many your competition has, match it, and beat it. And then you're going to maintain and keep ranking in the first spot. And we'll pull up what keywords that they are being found for in the Corpus Christi area. So we have roofing, Corpus Christi, Texas. There are 279 people a month that look that up. There is roofing contractors, Corpus Christi, 127. Roofer, Corpus Christi, there's 50 people. Roofers, Corpus Christi, Texas, 82. So that kind of gives you an idea of the volume for each of your locations when you're optimizing the keywords correctly. You can take the total volume, the total amount, and then a percentage of that, once you start getting ranked for those locations, a percentage of that is going to go to your site. And then a percentage of that is going to give y'all a call and turn into customers, depending on your closing rate. And then as another example, just real quick, I saw that you do Houston. And so Houston Roofing Companies, and we have that pulled up. You see the ads here first. And then you have your Google Map Pack. Y'all aren't in this one, so I definitely, like I said, would suggest optimizing that. And then we'll scroll down and see your competition. And we have, let's see, Houston Roofing Experts, and I have them pulled up here, HoustonRoofingOnline.com. And their site, they have a ton of content. So again, this is something that you want to look at and optimize and beat them. So that's one way to start doing that. And here we have them pulled up in Ahrefs, and they have 414 backlinks. Again, match it, beat it, and then you can start to get ranked. And then they have for Houston, like Houston Roofing, 162 people a month, look at that one. Roofing Houston, 186. Houston, Texas Roofing, 173. So by optimizing your location pages, it would benefit you guys tremendously and bring in a lot more business. If you have any questions or you would like to discuss further, I'd love to hear your feedback. We can talk on email or give me a call. My number is 423-329-7787. Thank you so much, and I really hope this was helpful.